Mario, Ruby, let's go. Let's go.
Come on, let's have a candid conversation. Let's talk about it. Just bring it up, we got hope and love.
Yeah.
It's all about you and your well-being. A candid conversation show. Let's go, let's talk about
Hey,
it.
let's talk, let's walk it out. Let's talk, fuck it out.
It's all about you.
Let's fuck it out. Let's talk.
Welcome to Talk About It, the candid conversation show with Muriel,
And Ruby.
where we discuss topics that are unspoken and taboo in our community. Eddie J. Wilson is an award-winning thespian with over 20 years of experience. He has a conversation with us regarding becoming a playwright, actor, filmmaker, and visionary. He will be sharing some of his journey with us.
Thank you and welcome to the show.
Right, man. Glad to be here. Thanks
Yeah.
for
Happy
having
to
me.
have you.
Yes, finally we have you here. COVID
Yes.
put a little halt to a few dates.
Yeah,
But
even
yeah,
me too.
yes. So we're thankful that you're here. Last time we saw you, you were on stage.
Yes.
But before we get into that, we're going to dive into asking you a little bit about your childhood because we believe your childhood is the foundation to who we become as an adult.
That's the truth.
Well, my childhood,
Uh-oh.
as you can see, man, I was a very energetic kid.
Yes.
I mean, I was very entertaining. You know, I think theater probably was in me way back then because
Yes.
my voice. You know how in school you have the 6-inch voice? I could never have that. So that got me in trouble a
my
lot
goodness.
in school. You know, they used to tell my mother all the time, I mean, you know, maybe if he had if he whispered, he'll be all right.
But he can't
you know?
whisper. He can't stop talking.
I couldn't do it, you know. Oh, man, I was always dancing and singing around the house.
It's in you.
And I remember in the 5th grade, we had a music teacher where I had to imitate James Brown.
Uh-oh. That
Oh,
was
my
perfect for
goodness.
you, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness, man! Ever since then, man, people still talk about that to this day.
Really?
Parents, they
You
call
killed
me
it.
James Brown. So back in my hometown, man, listen, Gainesville, Florida, man. Born
Gainesville.
and raised.
Yes.
You know, 352. You know, and I keep
Okay.
it 352 now just to
Okay.
remember where I come from. But yeah, I was always just all over the place. You know, didn't know what direction I want to go in,
Right.
but you know, I was just about having fun and
Having a good
clowning.
time.
Enjoying yourself.
And then 7th grade, you know, and I think this was my introduction
Okay.
to acting because I didn't think I wanted to be an actor, but I had her name is Mrs. Valerie, language arts teacher. She
Miss
ran-
Valerie.
Yeah, listen, I thank her to this day, man. Thank you so much for saving me.
What were you doing?
Well, I was just a class clown.
Okay.
Oh
You
my
know, that
goodness.
was it. I just clowned my way in
Okay.
school, you know? And of course, I couldn't whisper, so I was in trouble. So, but she had a drama group
Okay.
that she ran outside of the school, you know, and she saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. And she believed in me.
Yeah.
So she showed me how to channel that behavior on stage and out of her class.
Exactly.
You know? So, and I remember
Okay.
my first monologue. You know, at the time I was like, acting, you know, I play football.
No big deal.
I play sports. I don't want to do this. But she believed in me. I said, I don't want to let her down. But I remember doing my first monologue. And I didn't take it that serious because I didn't even learn all of it. So I still did
know
it with
what?
the paper. But, man, I did it with the paper. And the people still gave like a standing ovation.
Oh, wow.
And I was like,
That was it.
wow.
I like this.
Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, maybe I must have something here, you know? So that was the moment that kind of introduced me
Changed
to
you
acting.
into acting.
Yeah, and I took it from there and kept going. So when you see over 20 years experience, I'm
That's
not
it.
that old.
You're not that old?
Because I started at 13, 14. So remember that.
Okay.
Like 20 years, how old is he?
How old is he? Looking like a baby.
No,
75.
I got a few grades in there. Now.
You
I'm
can't
not
see it.
too young.
You can't see it.
But yeah, that was my introduction to acting.
Yeah.
That is it. You know what? I've always wanted to do a stage play. I've taken acting lessons, image, all of that. What do you prefer, stage or film?
Whew. Now, if I had to choose, because both of them have their ups, downs, pros, and cons, but if I had to choose, I would definitely choose stage. I mean, it's nothing like the energy you get from the people and the instant gratification of it all. I mean,
That's nice.
Listen, that energy, I mean, it's there's no other feeling like it, man.
Yeah.
So now film is great because film can take you places that you haven't
Never
even
been.
visited, you know. So that's great about film, but stage, I mean, I was grounded in stage.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's like
Well,
an
it shows,
adrenaline
that's
rush.
for sure.
Yeah, I love it.
It shows.
Yes.
What
yes.
made you cross over into film, though?
Man, actually, I'm gonna say friends.
Okay.
You know,
they saw it
sometimes-
in you, right?
Yeah, like I say, sometimes it takes outside people
to see what
things
you
in
have.
that you don't
You
see
don't
in yourself.
realize it.
And I remember, and thank you to Ed Love. This was a audition he was doing for a film
Okay.
called "I Tried to Give Up."
Yes.
Now, I had a couple of friends went down to the audition. But for me, I wasn't trying to get into film. I
Right.
was like, I'm theater. I
Right.
love theater. I love that, and that's all I want to do. So I remember getting off work at 8 o'clock. The auditions ended at 9. I'm trying to go to sleep. I was
Yes.
tired, So they kept blowing my phone up. Hey, Eddie, come on down to this audition. I'm like, look, y'all go ahead. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm going back to sleep.
Right.
So 8:37, they calling me. Hey, come
8:37,
on, just try it out. Now keep in mind it's over at 9. So I said, all right, look, I'm finna get up. Right now, I'm getting a little frustrated. I said, all right, I'm coming. I said, but if I get there and they close, y'all owe me some gas money.
Yeah,
or something. So I get there right at 9. And I got the script. Actually, I didn't get a chance to even rehearse the script to go over it
Right.
myself. I got
just hand it to you.
It was like, come on in.
Yeah.
And I did my audition, and they loved it, and they gave me the leading part.
Isn't that something?
And it's my very first film, and I was
Oh.
like, "Whoa, wait, what? Huh?
You did that though.
Lord, what you trying to call me into some other stuff? What's
Exactly.
going on?
Trying to tell you something.
Right. So, so I think Ed Love for that, and then following right behind that, James Hunter.
All right.
James Hunter, Now James Hunter, I got that role, supporting role.
Okay.
But we shot that one first.
Oh,
which
okay.
I'm glad I did. It's called The Turnaround.
Turnaround.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
good.
That was good.
Yes,
Yeah,
I had
we
a
saw-
few memorable parts in that. People quote to me all the time. But I'm glad I did James' role first.
Before Ed Love.
Before Ed Love,
Okay.
because it got me comfortable
There
in
you
front
go.
of the
Okay.
camera
Yes.
to be able to be a lead, character
Okay.
in Ed Love. So to those two guys, man, I will forever
They're
thank
both
them for the
excellent, really
opportunity.
good.
Yeah.
Really good. We want to have them on the show too.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, some great guys. Great
Come
guys.
tell their story.
Yes.
Walk us through the inspiration of your most favorite play.
My most favorite play.
Because I know a lot of it has to do with some parts of your life, right?
Oh, yes.
Really?
As far as, yes, 'cause I'm going to say my play is my favorite play.
Okay. Well, do tell.
That's right.
I do have others, but
Yes. Loves
yes,
ulterior motives.
a lot of people don't know that a lot of that show is my life.
Really?
But I may have tweaked
Of course.
A little bit.
the scenarios, but the
Okay.
same lesson learned. So and that came at a time where I was a very difficult time in my life,
Yes.
to be honest with you.
Yeah.
When that came, and
Really?
oh yeah. So what got me into writing, and to be honest with you, it came from a big disappointment. Sometimes we have opportunities in life that you
Don't take
think
'em.
that this is my big break.
Right.
And then we let it slip between our fingers and
Right.
it fall between the cracks, and you be like, what happened?
Yeah, what happened?
And I blamed myself. So it was a time where I went on the big Tom Joyner cruise.
Okay.
7 days.
That's a big one.
It's like 50% celebrities.
Of course.
Celebrities everywhere.
Everywhere.
Right? So I go on the boat, right? I kind of lied to my job at the time to get extra days off.
You were sick?
Oh, yeah, very sick. Very, very sick. Right? So I got on the boat, me and a friend of mine. Because he was hosting some shows on the boat. So,
Okay.
so we had a nice little VIP area. So got on the boat, but hear about this. The second day on the boat, I get news that they laid off everybody at my job. Now, I've been there about
What?
8 years at this point, right?
Were you included in that?
Yes, everybody closing the whole center.
Oh,
everything.
wow.
Permanent vacation.
Right. So I was like, wait. Oh, man, am I still going to get my severance package? I mean, what's going on?
know, right? I need
But
something.
still, I'm like, I've been there 8 years. So now I'm on the boat like, oh, my goodness, So
I
now I'm
lost my
like,
job.
Can't be happy.
well, what am I
Yeah.
gonna do? So I said, well, I'm gonna just enjoy mingle with the, with the
That's
celebrities
right.
because they're everywhere,
Yeah.
right? So then I get word. I heard some people talking that Tyler Perry is doing auditions on this boat.
He was.
And I'm like,
What?
excuse me, ma'am. Did you say Tyler Perry was doing auditions on the boat? How can I get in the audition?
That's right.
Then she was like, well, a group of them was like, well, you had to sign up online. They only had 500 slots, and they maxed out and stuff like that. And I just kind of really took them for their word.
Right.
And normally I'm the type of guy, you got to tell me to my face.
Right.
That's right.
Tyler, you got to tell me right now that you can't let nobody else in.
But you didn't go.
Yeah, I didn't go.
Oh.
Nah, and I play it back in my mind so many times because you got to understand, celebrities everywhere. So I'm like, you know, I'm back to mingling with New Edition, and Bobby, Rick, and Mike. There's everybody on there. I mean, Cat Williams. I mean, everybody's on there.
So you were enjoying yourself.
Right. So at this point, I was like, you know, I done lost my job,
right.
you know, and I can't even get in his audition. But you know, I was
Let
like,
me mingle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to mingling. And then the next day, they narrowed their audition down to 20 people. We stopped in the Bahamas. Tyler Perry got on the boat. Now, they allowed us to sit in on this audition.
Oh,
So
really?
It's only 20 people left. I later find out that they had room on the list because to get on that boat, you got to pay $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 just to get on that boat.
Right.
And a lot of people have the money
They
like
have
that.
it.
And I'm sitting there like, man. So I'm sitting there watching the 20 people. Now, you know, we met Tyler Perry, man. He was a lot taller than I thought he was. Well, I guess I'm a little shorter than I thought I was. But I'm sitting there watching these 20 people, you know, go. And in my mind, I'm sitting there like, I could have nailed this audition.
That's
with
right.
my
I'm better than
eyes
all
closed.
these people.
My eyes closed, right? So 20 people. And he was a nice guy. I mean, nice to everybody. So he said, you know what? Out of these 20, I'm going to keep 15 of y'all. He said, I got so many projects that I can fly you in, do your part, put you in a hotel, all this 5-star treatment, all of this.
my
He said, I got so many projects.
You had a
I can put
stomachache.
all of y'all in.
You
And
got a
now,
stomachache.
I got sick all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
I would have been sick.
So now I'm going over to the other casting people. Hey, can I get in? Can y'all?
Right.
Can I at least try it, please? And of course they gonna hit me with, no, unfortunately not. You got to send your audition in and do the email address. So now I got about 4 more days left on the trip. So now I'm just like, man, I'm just sick the whole time.
Lost your job. You
Right.
didn't get in with Tyler Perry.
Right.
My goodness. Now what?
So now I'm sick. I went home and I said, I recorded my audition because I remembered everything they said on stage. I just kind of remembered the lines. And I never had a script. So I sent my audition, great audition too. Sent it about 10 times every day for about 3-4 months until they told me, hey, we got it, man.
Yeah.
Don't send it no more. I'm serious.
That's what you gotta do, though.
But again, I was so disappointed in myself because I know that I'm a go-getter like that.
Yes.
And it bothered me for years. For years, I say, I missed my opportunity to act in a movie, a play, or anything, right? So, and then from there, a couple of years go by. You know, keep in mind, this happened, you know, I dealt with that about 2 years. And then life took another difficult turn for me. And then I started out of therapy. It was therapy.
Okay, therapeutic.
You know? Yeah, so I started writing.
Okay.
And then I got to a place where it's like, why am I waiting on other people to write, you know, characters for me? You know, when I can write it myself.
Absolutely.
Anything I want to play, you know, I can write it myself, and I ain't got to compete for it.
you go.
You know?
Right.
So I got to that point, man, and it built my motivation. And then I was writing, you know, for therapy, and that's how Love's a Tear Motive came about.
But Tyler Perry, if you ever see this, if you ever get to see this, please reach out to Eddie J. Wilson.
Yes.
He is got a lot of talent.
Right. But like I say, but if it wasn't for that disappointment, now that I understand, I wouldn't be the writer that I am
you are today.
The director I am today, the filmmaker I am today.
Oh,
so none of that would ever happen. I would still be an actor trying to compete for parts, you know.
Right.
So
so that needed to happen.
I'm
It
grateful.
had to happen.
I'm grateful for that. Now I didn't understand it then.
Right.
You know, I thought my life was over, man. Let me just go back and
You
work
understand
9 to 5.
it now.
But I know now, man. So I'm grateful for the opportunity. Oh, grateful for that disappointment.
Yes, I know.
But you know, God had something else in the plans.
He sure did.
So
That's what I
sometimes
was
He
about to
puts you
say.
in difficult situations
Absolutely.
to birth great things out of you. So,
Yeah.
and that's definitely how I got into writing.
I love that story.
Yeah,
that's
man.
beautiful.
Yeah, but going through it, whoo,
I know it wasn't so
Man.
nice.
It wasn't your time then.
it wasn't.
They say money can't buy you love. Or can it? Those who believe so most times are taken for granted. But there's a thin line between love and money. And the love of money is the root of all evil. It has the power to change people. For better, or for worse. Change a blessing into a curse. And lies can be well disguised when it's painted in deceit. So if you decide to accept love at a price, make sure you hold on to that receipt. Because we tend to look for love in all the wrong places. We tend to look for love on all the wrong faces. Well, you know what? I'm tired of looking, so please blind me. Because the next time I fall in love, love would have to find me. And it did.
We were blessed to be able to go to Love's Alteria.
Yes.
Motives, yes.
Thank you so
And
much
it
for
was
your
just
support.
so awesome. But I want you to, first of all, is there another one that's coming?
Yes.
Okay.
We got a part 2.
Okay.
I mean,
Yes.
I don't know what it is about this story that I got to keep continuing it. And I think a lot of people are drawn to the way I produced this show, actually, because when I started it, I was torn between stage and film.
Okay.
And then I came up, I said, well, I wonder what it'd be like to blend them both together. So that's why the show may come on like a movie
Right. It
and
was good.
transition
It was
to the
excellent.
stage and back and forth.
It's just so
And that's
relatable.
where
It was
I came
good.
from. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't make the choice because I was like, man, do I do a film or a movie? You know what? Let's
We'll
do
put them
both, a
together.
movie and a play. Maybe I call it Move-Lay or something.
You know what? Wait a minute.
I don't know, but that's how that came about, and people really love the way that it comes together. It's like watching a live movie, is what people say.
It was.
Yeah.
Kept us on the edge of our seats.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was just
yeah,
fun.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
awesome.
man.
I want to sneak this in. You just had us screaming at our seats when you was dancing a little compa. You had
Yes!
a little
We
Haitian
stood up
music
too.
on. We
Yes!
started dancing. Now tell us that you told us the story after the show. Can you tell us a little bit
He was
about
in college.
Yes, back in college, man. Like I say, well, coming up where I'm from, dance groups were different things, and I kind of wanted to expand my horizon. So in college, I joined a Haitian dance group called Club Creole.
Isn't that something?
Yes, and now to this day, that's my favorite style of dance, and it's so close
It's
and
sexy.
sexy and sensual,
Yes.
you know. And I remember seeing 2 people dance that. I was like, they married? I know they don't
No.
even know each other.
Right.
It's so close and soft, and I say,
I gotta do this.
I like that. How can I learn this? I forgot my name. They gave me a Haitian name and everything, man. I was like, you couldn't tell me. I wasn't Haitian by association.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then when they saw you move, they're like,
Yes.
wait
we
a minute, he
honestly
got
thought
it.
you were.
Look, listen, the crazy thing about it is, in the group, I ended up becoming probably one of the best combat dancers
my
in the group
goodness.
at the time.
Wow.
You know, but like I say, but to this day, that's my favorite style of dance.
Isn't that something?
Yes.
Do you like Haitian food?
Yes, I do. I do
Okay.
it. Now, I used to date a Haitian girl.
Okay,
Back with. But yeah, she could look, well, when I went to visit her mom, then her mom kind of, I can't remember the name of it. I think it starts with a G.
Griot?
Yeah, I've had that.
Griot legume?
Yes, legume. I remember that one. It was delicious. It was
was.
great.
Yeah,
It was
it
great,
is.
man. So I just love the people. I
Yes.
mean, the culture of it. I mean, they're some of the nicest people I've ever met.
Oh, yeah.
To this day.
That's
you know?
right.
But yeah. So that was my time. So it was part of my life. So I had to
I loved
incorporate
it,
that in the show.
was
And that was
really
something
good.
a lot of people didn't expect.
No.
Especially from an American show. You know what I mean?
Exactly, at all.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. So
We
that just
enjoyed it.
put a little piece of me in my
Yeah.
life into this.
We enjoyed it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Hope I did a little justice to
You
it.
did
a little
good.
bit. You know, I got a
fooled
little
us.
old, I'm a little old and rusty.
A little kind of
bit.
little stiff. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
weren't. You let it loose. It was loose.
Ah,
I said, what? You were in it. I said, okay.
Yes, man.
That was great. You did good. What other projects you have going on or coming up?
Man, well, due to this pandemic,
I know.
you know, a lot of stuff has been on hold and on halt, but
It's coming.
yeah, it didn't stop me from writing. You
Good.
know, so I've been writing. I got, I'm gonna bring part 2, Ulterior motive back
Good.
out. I got a new show that's gonna come and follow that behind it. Now I haven't named it yet.
Really?
But it's done and complete.
Tell us more.
Oh,
Tell us
you might have to see. You might have to see on this one, but it's juicy.
Yeah.
If you love Ulterior motive 1 and 2, actually I took a little turn with this one
Okay.
to show a different side.
Okay.
But I think
It's good.
It's juicy. It's good. I mean, it's full. So what I love about my shows, I like being able to express and give hope and like inspiration
Exactly.
mixed of entertainment.
Yes.
right.
So I kind of
you
like
did.
spoon feed people messages and stuff
Uh-huh.
like that before they even realize it. They're
Right.
already full. You
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
right. It's good.
So that's I love about that. And I feel like that's just my purpose. You know. So that's what really
It's you.
inspires me and what drives me. Yes.
And it was you from a little boy.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know,
Wow.
but now I know now.
Yes.
And now I
Now you say,
can't
"I'm gonna
stop.
make some money."
I can't stop. Right. I was like, I didn't go through all that stuff for nothing. You know, my pain and suffering. I'm about to cost something. Yeah, you're right. I'm about to get paid off this.
That's right.
But it has healed a lot of people.
Yes, of course.
So I've even had people give me that message, and again, I'm just big on, even with that show, just being a voice for men.
That's
You
right.
know, because
Yes.
Yes.
we're so stereotyped.
Absolutely.
You know,
Truth.
in a negative way. I
True.
want to show a stand-up
Very
guy,
good.
honest,
Yes.
God-fearing guy. You know what I mean?
Give us a little hope.
Yeah, right.
Give us a little hope.
Listen, it's still some good. It's some
There
good stuff
are.
in there. It's a,
There are.
It's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
Lot of
There
them.
are.
So yeah, but I want
Where
to
are
shine
you?
it.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, I'm sure they out there in Teddy land. They're waving back. I'm sure. Aren't you fellas?
Y'all are.
Yeah. So that's my goal, man. I definitely want to shine a light and give men a voice.
Yeah,
good.
I
So
love
I'm
that.
even looking to do a show just for men, like a round table.
Oh, that would be.
Yeah,
That's
just kind of
needed.
Yes.
grown and sexy, and where men can have a voice and
That's
speak,
right.
and like I say, and answer a lot of questions, that women want to know the answer to.
That's
right.
So
Absolutely.
we're gonna be tackling a lot of those
Do
issues.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
exciting.
I'm for the men. I'm for
Yeah.
the men, man. So I'm gonna
I like
put us
that.
in a good light, man.
Yeah,
So
I
think
can't
it's
wait
gonna
to
be
see that.
good.
Me either.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Now look, I know that you've been asked this too many times. They've told you that you look like Martin, right?
Martin Lawrence.
How? I'm light skinned.
No, not the light-skinned version. I mean, during even Love Ulterior Motives, you had a lot of characteristics.
Yes, I think because of your
my mannerisms. Ken?
yeah, your
Yes, the
mannerisms. You're
mannerisms.
happy. You're go-lucky. You're telling the
yeah.
jokes,
Okay,
and that is
yeah.
Martin Lawrence.
Well, yeah, I guess
That's him.
Yeah, because I
You
mean,
haven't been told that? You had to have been told that.
No,
No?
I think I heard Martin.
You
Well,
have
maybe
mannerisms.
once, maybe
Look, maybe
once.
one. Look,
I've
maybe
heard
one.
Martin.
Even when you came here.
I heard a little bit
Hughley,
of-
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a little bit of that here and there.
That's
but
right.
hey, at this point, I just enjoy life. You got one life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Live it.
You got to live it.
That's
gotta
right.
live it.
Put your best foot forward.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Because
and time
tomorrow's
waits
not
for-
promised.
Yeah, right. Time doesn't wait for no one.
No.
So, hey, I'm in a good space. I'm in a good space.
We
good
like that.
place, and be able to produce, good work. At
You
this
didn't
point.
share with us that you're writing a book.
Oh yes. I don't know what it is about love's arterial motive. I can't
It's
stop.
special and dear to
I
you.
can't stop. I feel like it's almost like the stories. It can literally keep going and
And
going
going
and
and
going.
going. So let it keep going.
Yeah, because it's so much I can tell. So now the play starts at one place, when everybody's already together, relationships already formed, established, but you don't see the backstory behind
right.
a lot of that.
Okay.
And how the characteristics are formed and things like that. So now I can dig a little deeper, and I guarantee you guys will love it.
Okay.
And I'm very critical on myself. When I go back and read it, and I'm just as excited as I did the first time I did, then listen, that's it. It's a go. It's a go.
It's
It's
a
a
go.
go. So I'm excited about this book.
We're looking
This has been my
forward.
first book, and
Looking
I'm so
forward
excited
to
about
it.
it, man. I think you guys will love it.
Looking
We will.
forward
I
to
know
that.
we will.
Yeah, when I finish now, y'all gotta have me back on here now.
Of
Have me
course
back
we
on
will.
here.
Of course we will.
It's all good. But yes, man.
We're gonna have a candid minute with you. We want to know, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
Oh, 5 to 10 years. Really having my own production studio.
Okay.
And the crazy thing about it is that even that disappointment I had with Tyler Perry, a lot of people say, hey, you're like the next Tyler Perry.
Right.
So I'm big on
Feel it.
producing my own shows.
Okay.
And it goes from either TV shows, movies, and I'm grounded in
You can do it.
stage. So I'm going to do stage plays,
Okay.
and I want to travel.
Okay.
So right now I'm just putting all the pieces together.
Okay.
And to be able to have
You can do it.
under my own company.
You can do it. I see it.
Yeah. 'Cause I got a
definitely see
passion
it.
for it. I love it.
Yeah, you can see
I
it.
love it.
It's
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Thank you so
You
much.
were born to do just as you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, keep inspiring people. Keep
Yes.
motivating us. Yeah. It's just wonderful. Can you tell them how they can
Contact
get in
you.
contact with you?
Yes, please contact me on social media. Eddie J. Wilson. You know, I got a couple of pages. You can go to Eddie Wilson. You can go to Eddie J. Wilson. You can even go to Love's Ulterior Motive.
All
You
right,
want to know
you
more
go.
about the show and when the book is going to come out. I have information there, and even on Instagram, EJ Wilson 352. Yes,
right.
please follow me. Follow me. I'll follow you back.
That's right.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Man, thank you for having me.
Yes.
We wish you much success, and
Yes.
we're looking forward to the next play.
That's right.
All right.
Or
We'll
the
be
book.
right there.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go.
All right. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you so much.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
Thank you for joining us this evening. Please tune in next Tuesday at 6 p.m. for another guest right here from our community. In closing, Eddie identifies the stage as home. He continues to evolve and create plays with messages that matter. Acting is magical. Change your look and your attitude, and you can become anyone. We are real sisters sharing real stories within our community. We thank you for tuning in to talk about it, the Candid Conversation Show.
Go. Let's go.
Come on, let's have a candid conversation. Let's talk about it. Just bring it up, we got hope and love.
Yeah.
It's all